Okay, technical issues aside, let's get back to Battle Pope. We're going to war with Austria, and I have no little sheet of paper telling me what I have to do this time. Right, so we have finally declared war on Austria. It is high time they die. But Austria is going to call in all of their friends. See, we just want to nail them to the wall. I'm trying to remember if I made the Commonwealth a co-belligerent or not. I sure hope I did, because I want to be at war with Sweden as well. That would be such a me mistake if I didn't do it. But before Austria calls in all of his friends, which includes Foix, we can be a little cheeky and send one of our envoys to start fabricating a claim on Bern, because it would be nice just to wipe them off the face of the map whilst we're at it. Jake, have you figured out what to do with Japan? Yes, Japan are a real pain, aren't they? They've decided to go Catholic. And when they get to Admin Tech 12, I get a funny feeling they're going to be going either expansion or exploration. You'd think they would have it by now, but they chose maritime instead. I do not understand, but, well, when we have imperialism, we'll have to hop our way there, since we don't have colonists and we don't want any. Probably hop over through Mogadishu, and then, I don't know, secure myself an East Asian trade port, and then I'll get Ryukyu and give them all of Japan. That sounds like a stalwart plan. But until then, we have to destroy Austria, and who is Austria going to be bringing to this party? Commonwealth is not a co-belligerent. I could have sworn I made them a co-belligerent. I would have wanted to. But, maybe I can check that on the stream. Suppose it matters not, we'll pick them apart anyway. Alright, how are we going to do this? Whenever I start the game and I go straight into battle, I always do really badly at it. What can I say? I'm just no good at this game. We'll get our tech up to speed sooner or later. There's no need for any of this. Although I do wish Ashanti would love me. Why Ashanti? Why are they Sunni? Perhaps they revolted. Alright, let's go and lay the beat down in Austria. I want his mountains, because they're always a pain to deal with. And I forget, do I want my Pope dead? Oh, I want him as dead as they come. It's a holy war, no doubt my vassals are going to cost me a lot of war score in battles. And also, no doubt, I'm going to be facing a lot of attrition around here. Lovely. But at least this way I can keep the enemy's troops pegged. Now, I don't know what my vassals are going to be doing. What have I even told them to do? Full offense. Perhaps you guys should make up your own strategies. Now, he's probably going to want to come for me over in Cremona. We have space for quite a few free generals, so let's get them going. I get some very fast men. Maybe you had a truce with them, Jake. It's possible. But I can't quite remember. Defenders of Trent will get average penalties. Well, we don't even have anything in Trent, so we can bide our time. There are no penalties here. What we would have done was lose some siege progress. But that did not happen. Alright, so they number in the many. And this is Austria we're talking about. Thankfully Austria doesn't seem to have god generals. And as long as we can keep their troops wrapped up, you know what, subjects, do go on the offensive. Die for me. Burgundy already feeling the effects of the blockade, and me, I should be giving them the effects of the blockade. I did call in. Yep, you are involved. Can't remember what I need more infantry for. Yep, can't remember any of the stuff I was doing last time. I should really get back to watching my streams before going back into them. Jake, could you possibly strand Austria's army in Venice? It is not impossible. And it would be very funny, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it indeed? Hey, you guys. I've got a tactical mission for you. Should you choose to accept it. Don't you be touching my galleys. My transports, rather. Happy to have a bit of national revolt risk reduction right now, but I'm not so happy the way they're marching down south here. They might be looking to pick on my units. Or they're just going to go and try to back up these other attacks. Yeah, looks like they want to get involved here. That's a shame because we're the one taking the penalty. So as long as we gained ourselves a new flot. What was it? We're all merchantmen here. But I bet whichever one it was costs more upkeep. No, it's hard to tell. Oh well. I don't want his stinking ships. Right, what I'm saying is we want Burgundy defeated here so that if they want to come and attack, they'll be attacking into mountains. Looks like they've changed their mind pretty swiftly. Nope. They want to hang around in Lombardia, taking almost no attrition. Because AI rules. Right, this seems to be the problem of telling them to go aggressive. This I like, though. Really nice having big, strong vassals doing a bit of work for a change. Jake, remember you have a 32 stack in Novgorod. Yep. I'm quite happy for them to just chill out there. But, okay, maybe they should get a little bit involved. We'll have them over to Livland since it's a forest. And the good money's on the Teutons here. Provided they get some half-decent rolls. Yeah, the enemy line has collapsed. Austria suckling on war exhaustion from the get-go. Which is excellent. Unfortunately, so are my vassals. Alright, let's try this then. Now, if I'm going to be sending anyone to their death, I would rather it were mercenary scum. Go for it, lads. Jake, I just started watching your YouTube videos. Can you recommend a series? Navarra. Navarra is really good. And if that sounds big-headed, then it should, because Navarra was just really good. Okay, towards the end it got a bit strenuous, but the beginning of Navarra, it was no tricks, it was just straight-up playing good. And for a guy that gets accused of not being able to play the game at all, and only being able to win because he uses exploits, it's pretty nice to pull out a game that is just all good. Even if Japan beats the rebels, they won't be able to convert their provinces back to Shinto. Yeah, I know they have that enormous malice. Well, we will deal with that. Not so fond of all my rebels, all my vassals, getting so much attrition around here. How about... yeah, we'll figure it out. Oh jeez, here's Novgorod. Welcome, my friend. Right, we want to secure that Tyrolean gold. But then again, I don't want him marching into these mountains that I've fought so hard to take. Alright, our plan to take Venetia using, well, trapping them on Venetia, has fallen because now our good friend Toulouse decided to blockade them as well. We're losing war score here. Why? The Ottoman lost. Wow, that battle that I thought was a sure thing was a lose as well. And here comes even more losing. Which is a shame because the Commonwealth are one bunch of folks we need dead fairly quickly. Yeah, we're taking quite a bit of attrition, but we'll be okay. Could march down and slaughter them in Cremona. Or Verona. Just trying to think of an easy way to destroy these armies. No tricks then, how do you explain Gaspar Gomez, Jake? Lots of little jokes from these games. Well, I'm loving their little truffle shuffle down there where they take lots of attrition. But I would quite like to have Antwerp taken. So perhaps our friends in Oldenburg can make a move on that. Oh, yeah. Let our guard down there, didn't we? And there's no way we're going to dodge this forced march stack in time. They're going to be in Ancona on the 10th. We're going to be out of there on not the 10th. Yeah. He decided to stop though. Still, the Austrians will get there on the 12th. I think he'll change his mind though. Tricky. Perhaps I can distract them. Yeah, they all decided to change their mind. We'll be out of there before they can get there. And that's fine if they want to siege me up in my own easily defendable lands, that's up to them. And this should make them want to swing around and fight us. Fight me, fool. Fight my Pope and kill him for me. That's the best thing you could do, really. They're very keen on fighting us here, though, but we can escape. Not exactly keen on the way it's going, though. Yes, please, please siege instead. Run away. Yes, there we go. Wasn't paying attention, and now I'm engaged in a big battle with most of my reinforcements stuck in the mountains. And my general's not so good. But that's what we're looking for. Right, they want to come and fight me in plains, which is not so great. I doubt I can escape to the hills in time. 23rd, 22nd. Where's the fastest man alive when you need him? "22nd. They're the AI. They will probably catch me. Yeah. Still, we're able to reinforce it, so this should be terrible losses for them. I say as 4 digits fly from us. Jake, how long are you going to stream today? That is an unknown variable. Alright. Toulouse are part of our glorious nation. The question is... we didn't get the cores here. And I completely forgot about that. I should have checked it to see if they were coring it beforehand. Still, we'll just swallow the cost. Get it all cored up. And since we're looking at nationalism here, we may as well just increase the autonomy so we don't have to care about them. At least he was able to convert it all, apart from those two. And those that he did convert, we're looking at an enormous lack of revolt risk. Yeah, across the board. So I have no problem reducing autonomy across it all. It'll degrade naturally anyway. Since we are the Pope, we get minus 0.1 autonomy per month, which is enormous. They took this land as well, didn't they? And it's in my culture group, so even better. Still over our force limit, but that's okay. Right, armies, get back to Battle Pope HQ. You seem to be doing a good enough job. And we got Toulouse's ships here, but I'm not interested in your heavy ships. In fact, I'm barely interested in your ships at all. Goodbye, all of you. I'm sure I inherited other things from them. Yeah, do not want. Do not want at all. Expensive ships when I could be making them from my my Iberian boat production facilities. I would have also inherited troops off of you. Here we go. And I believe you inherit them at very low morale, or if they change that rule. Whatever the case, this battle probably won't go so hot. Yeah, especially with them around the corner. I'll probably win the battle and then dismiss the troops, because I have no interest in fighting with such expensive troops. Otherwise, I know you guys are fairly damaged. Let's get you up to Tyrol. And those of you that are not so damaged, take care of these folks. 10 to 1. Pop. Get them while they're hot. Oh, I really suck at fighting when I'm just woken up. Yeah, as expected. Not going to go well for us. I know I said I wanted to dismiss those troops, but maybe I should keep them around considering it's the Great War. The greatest war, even. Right, give me Tyrol. It's great that they had men there, because it means I didn't take attrition when I landed in the province. Right, how are things going on this front? Not bad. Now, they moved their capital because we managed to isolate Warsaw, so where have they gone to? Kiev? A good choice. Right, it's taking care of these Austrian mountains. Brilliant. Can't even move you, you're so damaged. But we'll get you... Let's see, how big a stack are we talking here? 50, 60 or so. We'll get you up to... None of these places are particularly defendable. The woods of Poitou, good place for you to recover. You folks need a bit more recovery time yourselves. I wish I knew which of these was a filthy Austrian ship. This siege, yes! He died! That's just what we're looking for, because he was horrifically incompetent. And now we can get someone who's really good. National unrest, and the greatest one is Islamic Center of Scholarly Learning. Just what we need to punch down the cost of the next military technology, which should really change the course of this battle. And I've barely been paying attention to chat, unsurprisingly, because I'm really bad at so many things when I wake up. I know that my diplomats are very lazy right now. So I should be thinking who I can improve relations with. Brandenburg would probably be a good one, since they want to enter the coalition against me. No need for Novgorod or Livonian Order. No real need for you. And I do like your Golden Horde. Let's keep you fanciful. Although we will have to fight later, unless you somehow miraculously convert Moskva. with offensive expansion trade ideas. Unlikely. But I live in hope. Jake, look for a German ship, usually with Danube in it. Aberdeen? I'm pretty sure all the boats that are here came from my Iberian shipyards, but well. Let us not worry about such trivial things. Like Trier entering a military alliance here. Let's just worry about securing these mountains. Even these mountains. Oh my god, he killed Scandinavia in a blurple way. Missed one stream. Yeah, Scandinavia had to go. Stockholm still stands though. I do want to keep my job. Before I've even started it. Kiev seems a little unopposed, which is great. And the Teutons are going real offensive, although seems they got a bit distracted there. And they're going to get hurt for it. No. Hold firm, Oldenburgs. Yeah. Alright, they're going to need my my glorious backup. Take the coastal route, since it's high supply limit. And how old is our fairly decent guy? 53. I know I said he's good, but he's actually below average. So let him prove his mettle. Austria really tanking that war exhaustion, whilst my vassals do a fairly good job taking care of their own. Ottomans... You don't seem very keen on doing anything here. Get our armies up to Parma so they're in position. Now, I want the Austrians dead, but I don't want them really sieged up because I need to make separate peace with most of the other people in this war before that. Foix is one of those people. Just want to straight up annex them. So what do I do with these guys? Well, it's fort level 4 over there. Let's take it. Although, just the artillery should be marching on it. The rest of you hang out in the mountains of Roussillon. Alright, let's help out. It's nice being in a battle in a high attrition place at the turn of the month, because it means that you don't face that attrition. Let's help out with the big battles and then secure Antwerp, since that is mostly what this war is about. Let's also keep that piety high, since we're going to need to convert, and the morale is great. Looks like your Iberian shipbuilders subcontracted some of their work to Scotland, Jack. Ottomans are invading Commonwealth. They're doing a pretty poor job of it. Oh, whoa, okay, things went a bit hairy over here. What's happening? We attacked across the river into woods in a land where Austria is driving into us, and Oldenburg have decided that the battle is not worth fighting. They're quite right, the morale doesn't look good for us, and it looks great for them. I could march over there to try and back it up, but we have sieges that are going not too badly here. So what do we do? We'll probably send you over there to take care of it. We'll leave behind... how large is the fort? It's only a fort level 2. Leave behind the bare minimum to keep it going, whilst the rest of you make your way over there. Now you'll be there... in over a month. I don't think we're going to hold this battle for over a month. But stranger things have happened. No, our line is gone. But if we can prevent them getting the tick of the month, which we did, I don't think marching in with a stack is my brightest idea ever, but we're going to do it anyway. crossing a river into woods there with only, well, 4 maneuver. What have they got? The guy's moving into Liège. He's got 6 maneuver and a lot of other good things. But perhaps our men in Oldenburg will help us out. Who do we go for? Austria or the smaller ones? Have at. Just you guys run fairly far away. Keep popping until they drop. Now, this time they took the crossing, and we have an Oldenburgian ruler who is fighting this one, and he's not too great. Am I willing to roll myself another general on this? Because I was really hoping to get this cartridge, which will help us out. Well, it might be foolhardy, but we're going in. Our line is really good here, actually. I have faith. Some people might wonder what I mean by line and all that. Should I take a moment to explain? You know, I think I will. And let's make... Alright, effect is between T and V, so let's bring it right the way down. So here's the battle that we all know and love. And every box is one of your men. This is probably going to be known for a lot of you, but let's talk it through anyway. So each regiment you have here is a box on the screen, and they will fight the enemy that is directly opposite them. If there is no enemy opposite them, they can flank to a range of 1 for infantry and 2 for artillery or cavalry, and that is multiplied by your maneuver. So in any case, let's take Anacona's 17th Regiment. Sorry, this is the Highlanders Infantry, our regiment, from Anacona, and they are opening fire on Trier's 6th Regiment. But the thing is, we have artillery on the back row that gives half of their defensive pips to the unit in front of them, so our Anacona's 17th Regiment takes less damage, and the Roussillon's 17th Regiment that's behind them also gives half of their damage to the unit opposite. So Trier's 6th is getting battered by these two, without any cannon on the back row helping them out. Instead, we've got Trent's 13th Regiment behind them. So we have artillery backing our entire line here, except for this one bit there. What a shame. Up to the combat width of 36, which is a base of 15, plus the bonus from the guy with the biggest tech, and multiplied by the terrain. But this is plains, so no multiplier there. So their artillery is not as much as ours. So provided we get some good fire rolls, we should decimate them even despite our lower numbers. I have faith in this battle. Let's see how it goes. I actually want to watch it. Let's get that effect back up to deafening volume. I'm being told to watch out for my manpower. That's alright. We've been in worse manpower situations. Some not bad rolls for us. Austria wants to back up that fight for whatever reason. But so did Namur. And I'm really glad I saved the Novgorod unit by moving from Luxembourg into Rethel. They would have been wiped since they had no morale. But we dissuaded the enemy from going there. Alright, so what do we do with you? Forgot about you guys as well. We're almost out of manpower, but that's alright. We're dealing some heavy damage to Austria whilst our vassals take care of the Commonwealth. We're doing our own number on the Commonwealth in Kiev. Excellent. Seems that the Ottomans really want this land. I bet it's just because they can't transfer siege to me. Alright, so despite inferior numbers, we are blowing the Austrians out of the sky here. We got backed up, but it's all for naught. Jeez, they're pouring everything in. Keep it coming, my friend. Keep it coming. Within reason. Right. Rather think we should make a move on Vienne. Or Vienne, or Vienna. I never get it right. Excuse me.